going on, Jerome's? Beautiful Sunday. Birds are chirping and stuff. It's time for another Vikings news dump. Also, happy Easter out there to those who celebrate. Enjoy the day with friends and family and all that fantastic stuff. Also fantastic is the Vikings, 4 days away, mercifully, from the 2025 NFL Draft. Two players were drafted number 4 overall for the Minnesota Vikings. So it sort of turned out differently. So 1985, pretty damn good year. Chris Dolman, the pride of Pitt, and Hall of Fame, HOF, 8-time Pro Bowler, 4-time All-Pro, 96 and a half sacks in 10 years with the Vikings, 150 and a half total. Lawrence Taylor gets all the love and publicity for modernizing the outside linebacker, defensive end, edge rusher position. Chris Dolman was certainly up there as well, man. But also Dolman, rest in power. But man, he was just a terror, and Vikings were very lucky to have him. Also, he came back for one season at the end of his career and still got 8 sacks, just getting buckets still. And then number 12 in 2012, number 4 overall, Matt Khalil. So remember, the Vikings were slated to draft at 3 in 2012 because it was Andrew Luck at 1 to the Colts. It was RG3 number 2 as Washington traded up to go get him. And then the Browns were at 4. And for whatever reason, the Vikings convinced the Browns, like, hey, you better trade up or we're going to trade with someone else. So the Browns came up and they took Trent Richardson, and it's just amazing. But Khalil was supposed to be the set it and forget it starter for a decade, but didn't work out, right? 5 years with the Vikings. Did make a Pro Bowl as a rookie, but yeah, happens. Something that's also happening is the April Draft Month fundraiser. All Venmos, Cash App, Super Chats donated to the show will go towards Twin Cities and Seoul, South Korea adoption charity and support organizations. Jerome's absolutely crushed it, paying it forward. Currently at about $16,500 of our $2,500 goal. I'm sure that we'll surpass that this week. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you very much for supporting a cause that's near and dear to my heart and paying it forward. All that good stuff. Also phenomenally. All right, so on this briefly, the Wolves came in. We're going to whip somebody's ass. Anthony Edwards proven that he is him, as well as Jaden McDaniels is never beating these Scottie Pippen accusations. It was just a phenomenal top-to-bottom domination of the Lakers, which everyone in the mob picking the Lakers, but it's Luka and it's everyone else. LeBron was frankly a little bit invisible, and it sort of is what it is, right? And also the Lakers have zero depth, and the Wolves made a huge run when Luka got a blow in the first half, and it was just awesome. And Magic Johnson, like he would know. The Minnesota Timberwolves dominated the Lakers in every category, winning 117-95 tonight. They were more physical, more athletic, faster, and came up with every loose ball. Edwards was good, scoring 22 points, but it was Jaden McDaniels' offense and defense that made the difference. He ended with 25 and 9. So, yes, it's absolutely true. And the Wolves, it took a while for them to gel because losing Cat kind of sucked. And Julius Randle, I know that people hated on him, but he's really become part of this offense. DiVincenzo has really found his role coming off the bench. Naz Reid is still freaking him. And also the Wolves shot 75,000 threes. It's just really fantastic, man. And I think that Wolves in 5. And just don't be happy stealing 1 and getting back home court advantage. No, go in there, win game 2. Just the atmosphere at Target Center as KG is back, retire his number. Like the atmosphere is just going to be electric, man. But it's a statement win. And the Wolves play tough, fast, physical basketball. They play the best defense in the league. Edwards is unconscious. Jaden McDaniels is becoming a superstar in his own right. Naz Reid is freaking insane as well. And hey, Conley is actually looking good for the first time this year. It is what it is, right? But future's bright because Anthony Edwards, he wants to be here in Minnesota. Justin Frick Jefferson wants to be here in Minnesota. It's a good time here for Minnesota sports. Also good. So some digits, numerology podcast is coming soon. Justin School, which obviously it's Justin Skoll now, right? But Justin School, the Magic School Bus, is going to wear number 67 for the Vikings. Now, I know that people are going to get flashbacks to Ed Ingram, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Also, carry on my J-word, son. Formerly wore number 20, changed up to 24, taking over for Cam Beasley Bynum, left to sign with the Colts. So, yeah, it's going to be weird seeing 24 out there on special teams, maybe getting some safety snaps as well. But I think that Jay Ward is rising up. I think could be a little something supporting this team. Also, at backup off-ball linebacker Eric Wilson, back for the first time. One of the two. Is going to wear number 55 for the Vikings. So it was Barr, it was Kendricks, it was Eric Wilson. It was a nice group of 3 linebackers with that Zimmer defense. And I think this is a nice homage to his guy, Anthony Barr, wearing the 5-5. It's sort of like when Anthony Barr came back in 2023 and wore 54 as an homage to Kendricks. It's kind of awesome how that all works out. Also, hey, Vikings going to be back tomorrow in the great state of Minnesota, working out at TCO Performance Center Bar and Grill. So the voluntary portion of the offseason workout program begins. Now, a lot of Vikings have already been there throughout the bulk of the offseason, notably J.J. McCarthy. But you see from social media updates and all that good stuff that the Vikings have just gone out and get. Also, this is an old photo. Jalen Twyman, background, Daniil Hunter. It's kind of funny. But a number of Vikings veterans have 100K plus in workout bonuses. So they have to attend a certain percentage. It's usually like 70% of off-season voluntary workouts to get their cash. And I think it's smart to do because it's a spot where you're going to be working out anyway. May as well build up a little bit more camaraderie with some of your teammates and just go from there. Plus, I think it's so funny. So, yeah, 100K is pretty much standard across the board. But with the Packers, you see $500,000 and even up to $1 million in workout bonuses because players don't want to spend their offseason in Wisconsin. That's funny to me, man. But up at the top, you got Aaron Jones, $150. Then you got Brian O'Neill. Then you got Grenard, then Hawk, and all that stuff, and all the way down. Brett Rippin-Ass, $15K. I'm sure he'll be there, so he can buy more pineapple for his pizza. There you go. Also, I love how many Vikings players are starting to get into streaming. It's good stuff. But Justin Jefferson's been streaming. Ivan Pace Jr. Streaming some Madden as well. He threw a goal line pick with slinging Sammy Darnold. And it was just funny, man. Put JJ in, bro. Put Jonathan in. So we're to see love and support for Jonathan James McCarthy. It's absolutely good to see. I don't know why you had Darnold in anyway. Swap him in. Yankee swap. Yeah. Also, speaking of quarterbacks, 2 legendary Vikings, Tommy Kramer, as well as Francis Tarkington, 3rd-round pick back in 1961. Back in the day. Vikings' first quarterback, and then he left to the Giants. That was a weird time. And then Joe Kapp came in, led the Vikings to the 1969 Super Bowl. Tommy Kramer, 45 years later, love you, Fran. It's good stuff. These guys look good. They could probably still play because we need a quarterback too. But the 10 and the 9, good to see. Also, Tommy Kramer rocking the 9. Glorious head of hair. That's some good lettuce. I mean, shades of J.J. McCarthy. Oh, thank heaven for number 9. It's looking good, man. Also, so Penn State football put out what jersey will Abdul Carter wear next? And it was a scroll through of all 32 teams. And, of course, looky. Here comes Suki. So we got the side profile. We got the side of Abdul Carter wearing the Vikings colors. Obviously, it's not going to happen this year, but I feel like this is something that, hey, Abdul Carter will play out his rookie contract. Going to be really good. Maybe there's an extension fight. Maybe the Vikings swoop on in because AVG will be aged out by then. So a little bit Grenard, the OG veteran Grenard, and Diamond Dallas Turner, and Abdul Carter. Then eventually it's Turner and Carter. Let's go, man. That'd be fun. Also, so this is fantastic by the Vikings and the Jackson family. Kyrie Jackson's parents officially launched the Kyrie Jackson Foundation on Thursday. The foundation aims to inspire the next generation of young athletes and students who use their talents to positively influence their communities. And it's fantastic that they have this going in Kyrie's memory. More details are on the Vikings website, and go support that, pay it forward, and it's awesome. That's fantastic, man. But that's it. Vikings news dump for this beautiful, glorious Easter Sunday. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull, production value.